Welcome to Your Healthy Kitchen from YRMC.
Welcome to Your Healthy Kitchen. I'm your host, Rita Carey Rubin. In an earlier video, we explored ways to use more fresh herbs in your kitchen, starting with parsley, one of the most nutritious, inexpensive, and versatile herbs. Remember, cooking with herbs adds a ton of fresh, vibrant flavor to meals, which helps you cut back on the amount of salt you use in everything that you cook. Cooking with herbs is also one of the simplest ways to power up your plate with extra vitamins, minerals, and health protective phytochemicals, because herbs are simply packed with nutrients. So today I'd like to share some recipes with you using mint, another one of my favorite herbs. And you can usually buy mint in small packages like this at the market, but if you have a garden or mint in a pot on a sunny patio, you might already know how easy it is to grow your own. In fact, once mint has started to grow somewhere, it can be challenging to keep it under control. So chances are, if you have mint growing somewhere, there's a lot of it. So let's see how we can use it in the kitchen. So mint comes in lots of different varieties. There's spearmint, peppermint, and a bunch of different flavors like pineapple, apple, and even chocolate. Some are milder than others, so you might want to sample the mint that you have before cooking with it to help you determine how much to use. Because the flavor of some mints can be pretty strong, so it's best to start with a small amount in your dishes. You can always add more mint if you want more flavor. And you might want to choose different kinds of mint for different dishes. One of my favorite ways to use mint is to flavor pitchers of water with it. This is a great way to get yourself to drink more water during the day. So start with a pitcher of water, some sprigs of fresh mint, and really any kind of mint will do. And I like to use peppermint because peppermint is so strongly flavored. So some fresh mint, a few slices of peeled fresh ginger, some peeled and sliced fresh cucumber. And with the cucumber, you want to peel it because the peel will make the water a little bit bitter if it's in there for too long. And then some slices of citrus. You can use lemon or lime or orange or all three. Just make sure you wash the skin of the fruit that you're using real well before you put it in your water. And if you can, try to buy organic. And that's it. So you can keep this pitcher of water in your fridge and drink from it throughout the day, and it's a really refreshing beverage. And another simple way to use mint is to add it to fruit, vegetable, and grain salads for a fresh burst of flavor and nutrients. Mint goes well with any type of lettuce, so you can throw whole or chopped mint leaves in your salads. Also goes well with cooked grains, noodles, and a bunch of different vegetables, and it's especially good tossed with fruit. It's also a common herb in many different cuisines, including Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, Thai, and Vietnamese meals. I provided a chart listing some of the different foods that go well with mint at yrmc.org. Just click on Health Connect and then on the link to Your Healthy Kitchen. You'll find information there on mint and other herbs, along with our recipes. Because mint leaves are a bit chewy, I like to slice them into thin strips before adding them to some dishes. The technique used for cutting herbs and green leafy vegetables into thin strips is called chiffonade. It's a handy technique that can make fresh herbs and leafy vegetables pretty to look at and really nice to eat. So we're going to chiffonade some fresh mint leaves that we'll add to a fruit salad. But first, I am going to start toasting some coconut shavings, which we'll also add to our fruit salad. So I've got a dry skillet here that's been heating on medium-high heat. And we'll put our coconut in there and just let it sit there and toast until it turns a nice toasty brown. Toasting the coconut really brings the flavor out and also makes the coconut a little bit crispy, which is really nice in some dishes. But just keep an eye on it, because once it starts toasting, it can burn really fast if you turn your back on it for too long. I know, because I've set off a few smoke alarms doing this. So while our coconut is toasting, let's chiffonade some mint. So to chiffonade, mint or any other leaf that you're working with, you simply pile the leaves on top of each other, and then taking your knife, cut through the pile, making thin strips. You know, keep the claw, keep your fingertips safe, just like that. And if you're working with larger leaves like basil or spinach or chard or kale, you can pile those leaves together and then roll them up like a cigar and then cut through the rolled leaves. Makes it really easy to do the chiffonade. But in the end, you have this nice pile of fluffy green. So let's keep an eye on our coconut here. Look, see, it's getting a little toasty. Very nice. So we'll add our chiffonaded mint to some fresh fruit. So I have some strawberries and blueberries and a cantaloupe here. Those are all fruits that pair really well with mint. And I'll put a little bit of lemon zest in our fruit salad. If you've seen any of our other videos, you'll know I like to cook a lot with citrus zest because it really brightens the flavor of foods. It has a really nice lemony brightness. So we've got some lemon zest. And again, zest is just the grated outer part of the skin of citrus, that really bright colored part. So we've got that. And if you'd like, you could even add a little maple syrup to your fruit salad. Makes a very nice dessert. How's our coconut doing? See how it's turning nice and brown? Whoop. So we can use it like it is now. You can also wait till it cooks a little bit more if you like it a little toastier. And then just serve your fruit salad with some of this nice coconut on top. So get a nice dessert. So mint is used a lot in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cooking, where it's often served on a plate with other fresh herbs like basil and parsley, and is eaten alongside the main meal with some fresh bread and some olive oil or butter. It's also found all over the Middle East and Eastern Mediterranean in many variations of salads featuring tomatoes, onions, and lemon. So here's my own version of a Middle Eastern chopped salad. And it's simply a combination of tomatoes. So I've got a pint of cherry tomatoes here that have just been cut in half. A peeled and chopped cucumber, a chopped green chili. This is an Anaheim chili, but you could use any kind of green chili that you like. That's an Anaheim. But if you like a little spice, you could put a jalapeno in there. You could also use a green bell pepper. So just some simple veggies. And then a bunch of mint. So I've got a pile of thinly sliced fresh mint here. And then the dressing is a simple dressing of lemon juice, olive oil, and a little garlic. So I've got 3 tablespoons of lemon juice here. We'll match it with 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And you know, this salad is so flavorful. You don't really need any salt, but you could add a little pinch of salt if you want, or a little pepper. So we'll just shake it up. And toss it with your veggies. So this makes a lovely summer salad. Serve it alongside some grilled chicken or some fish. And if you'd like, you can turn this into a whole meal salad with a couple of additions. I like to add a cooked grain to this salad, like something like quinoa. And quinoa is actually a seed that cooks like a grain. You cook it just like you cook rice, except for it takes really a short period of time to cook, only 15 minutes. So you do 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water, bring it to a boil, cover it, let it simmer for about 15 minutes. So super high protein, high fiber grain. And then if you wanted to add some more protein, you could add some green edamame. Those are little green soybeans. Or, believe it or not, I like to add lima beans, baby lima beans to this salad. There's not many times you don't see very many recipes using lima beans, but this is really good. So this is a great salad, perfect for lunch, very filling, keep you going throughout the day. And that flavor of mint really comes through nicely. And one other really simple salad you can make using mint is to pair it with cabbage. So I've got a bowl of just some sliced green cabbage here. You could also use Napa cabbage, which is like a Chinese cabbage. Works really well in this salad. You can add some fresh chopped navel orange, some peanuts, your mint, of course, and a little lime juice. So there's no oil in this salad. It's really light and refreshing. So we'll stir it all up. And then you can also serve this topped with some more of that fresh toasted coconut that you made for your fruit salad. So this is sort of like a pina colada cabbage coleslaw. So delicious. So as you can see, herbs like mint can transform basic foods and dishes into something refreshing and flavorful without much extra time or money. Using herbs really reduces the amount of salt you need to add to foods. And remember, herbs are some of the most nutritious foods available in the market or your garden. So what a delicious way to enjoy better health. All of these recipes are available for you at yrmc.org. Just click on Health Connect and find the link to Your Healthy Kitchen. And thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time in Your Healthy Kitchen.